one of the best songs in the world is Pretty Green Eyes, and he started shouting for fried chicken and fries or something.
Welcome everyone to the Fried Chicken Fries podcast, a random topic selector podcast. I am joined as ever by Matthew Keeling. Hello Matthew, you alright?
Hello, yes. Good, thanks. How are you?
It's a lot more quiet today. You might have noticed that.
I miss it. I kind of...
It's weird.
I kind of miss the world's worst trades movie.
It's taken us took us until the end of the week to kind of get the house back to normal. I'm still finding like sawdust on things that were miles away. It's a bit like like after Chernobyl when they were like finding like radioactive matter like in Grimsby, going, how did that get there?
Fucking hell, what's that?
Find it like getting a coffee cup from the back of the cupboard. Getting the coffee cup from the back of the cupboard, and it's like, I can't remember having a sawdust milkshake last time, but here we are.
Quite nice.
He's gone now. Oh, it's delicious. It's organic matter, so
it's awful, and it like gets in the back of your throat and that.
Yeah, my brother used to work in a sawmill.
You breathe it is. Yeah, it's like
my brother worked in a sawmill, and when we both lived at my mum's, he'd like get a shower in the morning or get a shower after work, and I'd go in after, and the entire bathroom was just like covered in sawdust.
Yeah, kind of like asbestos light, really, isn't it? Working in like a sawmill. Yeah. Like the free version of it. Yeah. Like you have to like go on the app store and buy, what's it called, methicilloma? Is that what they get it from asbestos? Or is that myxomatosis?
So.
That's what myxomatosis is what rabbits get.
That's what rabbits get, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also a Coldplay album.
Uncle died of myxomatosis. What? He's a rabbit, was he? Anyway,
but yes, the house is completely silent today, so there will be no interruptions. The only interruptions there will be is from either dog or the washing machine. But
I have both dogs here with me on the chair. They have the entire house to sit in, and they are sitting on me.
We've got Teddy right behind us. He won't move when I go to get up, so there will be a collision.
Yes, and he will blame you, and then he'll be in a mood with you.
Yeah, exactly. Should we spin the wheel?
I think so. I think we should.
We've loaded the wheel with.
Yeah, I'm worried about it this week.
Yeah, last week was a bit.
It went down well last week.
Yeah, it kind of needed to be. I don't think we could have dealt with like talking about difficult subjects while someone cut half of the Amazon rainforest downstairs. Right, I think.
It was quite extraordinary. He made a big.
The problem was at the moment that we started recording, he moved into the hallway at the bottom of the stairs, and went about. He had to cut like a 5 mm gap under the door frames.
Was he cutting it out of that door frame directly behind you? Was he? Because that's what it sounded like.
It felt like it. Yeah, it felt like it. Yeah, but he's gone now.
Well, bye, Ian. Ian's gone. Ian, a great
fully recommended though.
Ian, the name of a regular listener and my friend Chris Weatherspoon stars.
Oh yeah.
Ian Weatherspoon.
Pied me off the other day.
I was texting him yesterday. So yeah.
Right. Well, without Chris's kids now are like, why are they talking about Granddad?
Why are they talking about Ian?
Why are they talking about
Granddad?
Have some respect. Right, we're going to spin the wheel. We're spinning now. As full disclosure, it's an audio only episode.
Yeah, I can't say this wheel now.
So the first subject could be anything because I could just completely make it up. But
yeah,
the first subject on this week's fried chicken fries is biscuits.
Get in. I'm happy with that. Nice Friday.
Sergio Biscuits made 482 appearances for Barcelona between 2000.
Wait, I spelled that wrong. Like I meant that Spanish fella. I like biscuits, but I don't eat a lot of biscuits.
I do. I can't just have one biscuit.
That's why I don't eat a lot of biscuits. Because we don't really have them. Like we don't have not like I won't not have biscuits in the house. Like I'm not like some kind of this is not a problem here. But like
boycotting them.
Yeah, if I no, don't be bringing them into my house. Bourbons. When they say I open a packet of bourbons, I will eat all of them.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I just choose not to.
So when you open a pack of bourbons, you get the 2 or 3
like extra biscuits. Ones, spare ones. Yeah.
They're bonus biscuits. They don't count.
You have to eat them, or you've got to eat them.
You have to eat them because they'll go stale if you just like had one.
And then you have to eat enough so that you can fold the top of the packet over.
Exactly.
And then once you've eaten that, they will have eaten more than half of them. Now I might as well just eat the rest of the rest.
That's the key phrase. I might as well.
I might as well just have another 8 biscuits.
Yeah, might as well has got me at the stage I'm in now, which is morbidly obese. Not morbidly. It's not morbid yet. I got one of them like scales that measure body fat. I got it off Temu. So
that won't work.
I got the app with it, and it tells me in like broken English that I'm down. It tells me in broken English that I'm dying effectively.
Right, that's good, Mr. Easterbrook. You dying? Is that what it says?
Yeah. So I don't trust it.
What's your favorite Becky? What's your favorite biscuit? A bourbon, yeah. Bourbon. I do like it's classic, isn't it?
I'd go with the bourbon every time. I not particularly fond of custard creams.
Custard cream just wishes it was a bourbon.
Yeah, but my mum used to have a biscuit tin, and it's probably the most like beloved thing from my childhood is the biscuit tin. It had a little rattly thing in the lid. I don't know whether it was to keep things fresh or had something in it. So you pick the lid up and it was.
I think it was so that the new year will go in it.
Well, that was it. Yeah, you and that fucking biscuit.
Legs in the fucking blue. Dougie, blue. He lives blue.
Yeah, and they'd go in there, and I'd go straight for the bourbons. I don't mind the chocolate digestive. Don't mind the chocolate hobnob.
Yeah. Chocolate digestive, yeah. Chocolate hobnob, yeah. Agree. I like them. I really like malted milks.
Have you had the chocolate covered ones?
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah. There's a theme here, though, with you, isn't there?
What, chocolate?
Chocolate covered ones.
Yeah. Like Penguin is another favourite biscuit of mine. That's just
I like a Penguin, but like
bourbon.
They're getting to the point now where like. So my problem with like a Penguin and a Breakaway is like you kind of have one of them, right? But they're like the same size really as bourbon. Yeah. So like, why are they like individually wrapped? It's going to get to the point where they just have like a pack of Penguins not wrapped. Like why do you have like one? Why would you have one Penguin and like 15 bourbons?
Have you heard of Tim Tams?
Are they Australian?
They're like Australian, but they've started. But they sold them in UK stores anyway.
They got
like
the chocolate on the bottom.
No, they're just like they're just similar. Right, yeah, right. I missed that one. It is early. Yeah,
it's 9:15 at night.
They're just like bourbons. Like they're just like penguins, but they're not individually wrapped. So
see now, that
cracked open a pack of them yesterday. Bye, Tim Tams.
What's your least favourite biscuit, Becky? What's your least favourite biscuit? Just good to involve.
I'm interested.
Dead air though. We need to talk because Becky's not on the podcast. We just remembered. Oh no, they're one of my favourite. You know them nice biscuits.
I don't mind a nice.
Oh, I like them. Oh, you're out. I'm not asking you anymore. I like them quite a lot actually.
I used to really hate, Garibaldi's.
Garibaldi's, yeah. Gary
Yeah, I didn't like
Foster's.
Gary Foster's. I didn't like them, but I've grown to like them now. Same with like fig rolls. I love a
Oh,
fig
they're
roll now.
foul. Nah,
Oh, I
nah,
love them
nah.
now. Probably Nana biscuits.
Big rolls should be in buttercups and served by Nurse Emmett.
Yeah, I think that's I'm
There
leaning.
you
I'm
go, Frankie.
very much leaning into my 40s now by embracing the fig roll. No, my least favorite I would say is a blank digestive
Yeah.
or a blank rich tea.
Well, the worst biscuit is a rich tea. Yeah, agree. They just
Like,
taste of nothing.
yeah, they're very much council biscuits.
My nana likes rich teas, but she's like well old. So like, I think I don't know. Do they remind people of the war? Is it comforting? Like,
I don't know. Like they're just the most basic biscuit you could ever get.
yeah, they are. Aren't they? Terrible. They
It's
don't
like they
like.
actively try to
Oh,
make it like because basically the biscuit's quite a simple thing. You can make a shortbread biscuit quite quickly, so they're nice. But rich tea
oh,
seem to like
shortbread's great, but like the problem with shortbread is the problem with shortbread is it's too rich.
yeah buttery.
Like, yeah, very rich. Like, it's a bit like eating Greg Wallace. Like,
Yeah, I guess.
I'm no, because like he's just like full of butter, isn't he? Like he's just like
Yeah, like
he is
James Martin.
clogged. Like he's absolutely clogged in. So it's like eating some shortbread. You're like, after you've had two bits of it, it's delicious, but you're just like, ah, you like
Yeah,
feel. You're like, I'm turning into like short crust pastry at this point because it's so buttery.
maybe
Um,
that's good because that's kind of like self-limiting, which
I
is
think like yeah, I think
I could
that's
do with that.
yeah, shortbread commendable. Really, it's almost got like yeah, it makes it impossible to eat like a pack of. You couldn't eat a pack of the shortbread. You couldn't just demolish a pack of shortbread. I don't think it would, unless you had like two cups of coffee or something. Oh,
Mm,
that would be fucking great.
yeah,
Though.
yeah. I'll go and see if I've got any shortbread actually.
Don't no, you don't need to do that now. Not right
No,
now. I think
no,
like
it's
our biscuits generally like for old people. They have old
no.
vibes biscuits.
Yeah, they do, but I don't think they're showing any signs of dying out. I think the
No,
biscuit industry is like thriving, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't buy them really. Hence, like my question. I like this is a fascinating topic because where does a biscuit end and where does a
So
chocolate bar begin?
I think the demarcation line for that is a Kit Kat
But a Kit Kat,
because Kit Kat can be
but
both.
a chunky Kit Kat is a chocolate bar,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
a normal Kit Kat is a biscuit.
As a biscuit. So I think that's where the line is.
Becky's shaking her head furiously here.
Right?
A penguin's a
Twix.
biscuit and a Kit Kat's the same. A Twix is a chocolate bar for me. See,
Yeah. But that has all the
Jaffa
hallmarks of
cakes.
of a
Jaffa
biscuit.
cakes is a Jaffa cake is a biscuit.
Well, Jaffa cake is a cake, but
No,
it has the same vibe as a biscuit.
yeah, yeah. Because you could have like because it's a cake, but you could have 10 of them. You wouldn't have 10 normal cakes.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
That would
like
be
10 like French fancies out of it. Actually, I
10,
probably would.
10 like I don't know gatos or something.
It feels like I'm sitting down at Andy's man club here and I'm just like revealing
Which this is like therapy for Richard.
Biscuits Anonymous.
Yeah,
I'd often do 4 Tim Tams in a
biscuits and honor. My name is Richard Easterbrook, and I can't stop eating biscuits.
It is true though. I've got it is an illness. I get arbitrary points as well. I'll go like
So
I'll eat up to the halfway point on that.
I'm like that with crisp. Like, but this is like McVitie's men's mental health. This
Yeah.
we've got. I'm like that with crisps. Like, if I open a big bag of crisps, they're gone, right? And I'll eat most of them, and I'll go, and then I'll be like, oh well, I'll fold the thing over so that I haven't eaten all the bag, and I've left like a useless amount in the bottom, an amount that's not enough for a snack. It's not enough for like go to a sandwich.
Yeah,
I've
it's
left
just the
about
dust.
8 crisps in the bottom just so I haven't eaten the whole bag of crisps.
Yeah. No, I'm very similar with like Doritos. The big bags I eat Doritos.
I'll sometimes put the empty bag back in the cupboard just out of pure shame.
Sometimes like if I have like a whole pack of biscuits, when I put them in the bin, I will hide them under like
Yeah,
something
like,
else.
it's hiding the biscuit pack. It's like as if you like hiding like porn mags or something.
Yeah. A bottle of whiskey in the toilet system. I've just got penguins.
Richard, have you been eating custard creams on the toilet again?
No.
Oh, what makes you think that, eh? It's the crumbs on you, right? I don't even like custard creams. I used to think
No.
I went to school with a lad, right? At nursery before I could read. Chris, if you're listening, I thought he was called Michael Jones, and I thought the digestives had Michael Jones written on them. McVitie's. It's like, oh, it's a biscuits for your name on because it looked a bit like his name.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And then the teacher was like, anyway, college is starting again now.
Come on, good teacher, say this year, you dickhead.
But yeah, Michael Jones is. If my mum's listening to this, she'll think that story's. But he also used to. I couldn't do my zip because I was I was yeah, and I he used to do that for me when I was
Was it that school?
No, it wasn't that school. No, I was just a bit of a yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say something.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about biscuits now. Where do you stand on pink wafers?
I don't. I do. Well, I think I like to tell people I don't like them because they're a joke biscuit, but they're delicious.
They are delicious. Yeah, they would be like in there. Like I like them. I like because I like Tunnocks caramel wafers as well.
Oh, caramel. Oh, now yes, now right.
They are biscuits, aren't they?
Yeah, they're.
Well, I don't know if they are because a wafer's a biscuit.
My gaffer.
I think they are.
Well, street waffles and that. Now you've got to bring them into the conversation. Oh, yeah. My gaffer's Scottish, and every time he comes to the office, he brings like 60 Tunnocks caramel wafers. It's great. Fucking amazing. Like I could like they should make them like a birthday cake size.
Okay.
So like you could have like a massive, like Marxies do that Colin caterpillar.
Yeah.
Or you could have like Terry the Tunnocks, and you could have like it would be long, and you could put a face on it if you want, or a hat on, whatever. And you just have like slices of this massive caramel. Oh, imagine that for your birthday though.
That would be great. I think you should pitch that to.
I pitched it to Greg's once, not about the Tunnocks. I pitched it to Greg's that they should do giant pasties for birthdays.
Well, they do they did Vicky Patterson's wedding.
Yeah, but they should do like a big tray bake size pasty with candles in, and you can have like lattice work on the top to say happy birthday.
I like
or
that.
Sorry for YOLO.
Yeah. Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
Your dad is dead.
Yeah, he is a massive festive.
He's a massive pasty. He died of a heart. It's a bit insensitive, actually. Why are you here? Greg's wagon reversing into the crematorium. Need an extra 5 minutes, actually. Can we just pop it in? Oh, I'm so. So let's start the song again. It's not an hymn, it's a pasty. It's not.
Do you know Tunnocks haven't reduced the size of their products at all?
Well, that'll be coming, won't it? Is that why they're massive now? Because everything else is tiny.
The same size.
That's like
the same size. So the kind of like, if you ever find like a Tunnocks tea cake or a caramel wafer from like the 1970s at the bottom of a biscuit tin or something, it would be the same size as the one that you get in the shop now.
That's going to be a hell of a biscuit tin if you're finding a wafer from the 70s.
Yeah, that's like control, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just crumbs in ours. We don't even have a biscuit tin.
I've just opened this and I've got consumption now.
Yeah. It's a big...
Bring back Victorian diseases. Richard working on COVID-20 with his 70s biscuit tin.
I've been looking for biscuit tin recently.
No, I've been out here away from the 70s, actually.
Yeah.
Do you like the tea cake?
They're nice.
I'm not as big of a fan as them, though.
They're a bit messier though.
They taste a bit fake. They taste a
Yeah.
bit like clown food. Almost. I don't. They're too sweet. The marshmallow on the top of the tea cakes. I don't mind them.
I don't like wagon wheels. I'm not a wagon wheel fan.
Wagon wheels. No, my mum thinks I like. If you listen to mum, I don't really like wagon wheels. My mum thinks I like wagon wheels. So every time I go around, she's like, "Do you want a wagon?" I'm like, "No, I'm not like. I'm not a massive fan of wagon wheels. Like, I don't mind. I used to quite like them, but I don't know. Like, Becky likes. I like the Marks and Spencer's big chocolate rounds.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah,
Becky likes that. And
yeah, if you get the Belgian,
Belgian
chocolate biscuits from Marx's around Christmas, they're like really expensive for like a box or a tin, but they're great.
When we first got together, Becky told me Nana that she really liked them chocolate rounds.
Great. So you get them every year?
Well, not just every year, just like every time my Nana went to town or whatever. So I bought you some of these biscuits. Oh, fucking right. Probably still got some in the back of the cupboard. Along with the pilchards, she sometimes buys.
Oh.
Because Becky told her she wants like them. Not the best move, that one.
No, not a popular one. Oh, the dogs will love it.
Oh, well, I gave Frank a tin of mackerel once, and he was sick quite a lot. So
oh no,
be getting that again. I think I left too much oil on it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we've gone from biscuits to mackerel here, and I'm not.
Well, mackerel biscuits. Yeah, no, I think biscuits has probably reached a natural conclusion, but we could only because we have to bring it to an end because it's.
Yeah, I could talk for more about biscuits.
I could talk for more about biscuits, to be fair. But I don't know if the listeners will want to.
Maybe not. Yeah.
I don't care about them,
enough.
to be honest.
Like, we haven't even got on to, like, the chocolate Lebanese biscuits.
Oh, no, they're so good, them. Like,
yeah.
They're fucking great. Like, them biscuits. Nah, stop. Because I haven't got any biscuits and I'm going to have to go to Lidl.
Yeah. I'm feeling like I might have to go to Aldi and get like 5 packs of biscuits and it's like £2.
Them like the Eastern European biscuits as well, like them Lebanese ones, not Lebanese. The ones you just said. And
Lebanese.
then, like,
I call them lesbian biscuits.
Lesbian biscuits, yeah.
No, Ella calls them lesbian biscuits as well, and it's like it's quite problematic.
It is problematic, yeah. But not what you'd come to expect from the award-nominated fried chicken fries. I love them. Do you like gingerbread?
I can take it or leave it.
I don't know if I do.
The time and the place for it, and it's very like sometimes it has to be Christmas, like for a gingery snack. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know if I do. Like, I think that I might, because sometimes I eat it and I'm like, I don't like that. But then other times I'm like, do you want a gingerbread? Like, I hate novelty coffees anyway. But like, I hate like gingerbread because it's just like, what is that? Like, that's just why you put. But grass me a gingerbread from the lake. That's very nice.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But you're protruding into cake territory there because it's like
chewy.
It is chewy. Yeah,
yeah. We've managed to talk about this for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I like it.
And there's no sign of it abating, so I think we should. We've discussed it now. We should draw a line in the sand. Just seeing if anyone else suggested that
animal
subject.
Biscuit.
I'd like them. They're nice.
They're delicious, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm just seeing if anyone suggested biscuits.
Biscuits. There's your biscuits. Frank likes the biscuit. Like
the dog biscuits.
Yeah. He's very fussy with his dog biscuits, so he'll only eat certain ones. Like, he won't eat gravy bones, or he won't eat. He likes them ones that look like little fig rolls. They're like round.
Oh yeah.
Pickle
I like
will
them as well.
Pickle will just eat nothing really. Gravy bones, socks, detergent, anything really. Like.
Well, I think we've definitely done biscuits. So, shall we spin the wheel?
Yeah, spin the wheel. I hope it's biscuits again. Or chocolate bars.
Imagine. Right, we're spinning now.
It's going to be like 9/11 or something, isn't it? Now after this nice time.
It is climbing Mount Everest.
Climbing Mount Everest. That's like
Yeah.
so. Like, why would you do that?
I don't know. Like people, I don't know. Like we're past the golden age of the explorer now, aren't we? Really?
They're all dead.
Well, yeah, because they all died, and are now like perfectly preserved
Yes.
on the top of the.
Like, there's something quite nice, like quite good about a challenge, or like we're doing the bike ride next year, and like there's something nice about a hike, a climb, but like you don't need to climb Mount Everest.
Yeah.
It looks shit as well. Like there's not like it just looks utterly miserable. Like if you do like a nice climb in the Lake District, there's a pub at the bottom of it. Or there's like a cafe and go back down and get a sausage sandwich and a cappuccino. It's like that was good. That was a good. You know what? That was a good day. That we look back. That was a day well spent. We had a lovely climb, some good exercise, some fresh air. We came back down. We had a couple of pints. It was brilliant. You don't need to go to where is it? Nepal.
I don't know.
And it's like, we're going to do this route because no one's ever done it. We're going to do this route because no one's ever done it. So
there's a reason why no one's ever done it.
There's a reason why.
Yeah, it's
it's stupid. Like,
I'm just reading about it.
But it's good for the listener that you're just reading about me.
It's did you say Nepal?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, great. Isn't Nepal? Good though.
Yeah, in China and Nepal.
I don't like. It's just to be honest, you're just doing it for attention. Like if you climb,
quite funny. Like,
look at me. And
like it used to be like the tallest mountain in the world, and like
still is, isn't it?
And Kilimanjaro was like, oh, actually, we're this high. So like Everest went, oh, we've actually found an extra 100 meters. We just didn't measure that bit.
Building a conservatory on top of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's like sticking a transmitter mast, like they have done on the top of the new World Trade Center to make it the same size as the old one. Like, no,
is that how
tall can you go? You could just go up to the moon with that.
The old one's not that high.
No, it's not that high now. No,
not now. No.
To be fair, no.
So
yeah, Everest.
Fly a plane in the Mount Everest.
Someone probably has. Like, 'cause it's white, isn't it? So that's
yeah.
So
it's cold
like on tall buildings, to put them red lights to stop planes flying into them, which obviously hasn't worked in the past. Whoa! Do you think did they put them on mountains as well?
I don't know if they put I know what you mean. So like a flash, like Mount Everest is a big flash at the top.
Big flashing light on the top, just in case,
Just in case.
Yeah.
I don't like.
It's white on a white background, like.
Yeah, it is. But how tall is it? Because it's a lot taller than a building.
Yeah, it's significantly taller than a building. It is.
Maybe they just don't fly over it. 6,000 feet.
Is it?
I don't know. I've just guessed.
Oh right, no. Its elevation is 8,848 meters.
Fucking hell! That's about 20,000 feet or something.
So it's 29,000 feet.
Fucking hell! Well, if a plane's hitting that, a plane is cruising. So I would imagine that planes just don't fly over it.
Yeah, I guess it'll probably come up on the little sat nav thing whatever they use.
Just turning around it, but diverting around.
Yeah,
waiting, letting someone through. Like, come on.
But it is massive. Like, fair play to it.
Oh, it's massive, but like, why would you climb that? Like, what? That's just what you achieve, because you just get to the top of that and there's nothing there, and you just go in, yeah.
You'd have to go back down again.
Yeah. And how do you get on? Is there a slide? It would be worth it.
That would be a good way. Have you ever climbed like a hill before?
Yes.
The coming down is more difficult than going up.
Yeah, it is.
Unless you run.
Yeah, but you walk in a weird way.
Yeah, because you can walk on the back of your feet and like.
Yeah. It's stupid. They should have like a slide down.
That would be
all hills. That would be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, Everest.
Suggest that to.
Well, God should have thought of that when he definitely created. Yeah, who does run Everest? Who owns Everest? Is it like Mountain Warehouse or something, or Regatta?
Yeah, it's
It's sponsored by Mount Everest, sponsored by Regatta.
I don't know who owns it.
You wouldn't have much use for small products if you lived at the top of Mount Everest.
It's named after a person.
What?
Named after George Everest.
Is it right? Did he build it?
No, I think he just found it and went, well.
Found it. Oh, look, how do you find Mount Everest? Has anyone noticed that, by the way? Like, that's not, like, that doesn't, the people who discovered, like, these people who discovered Australia, it's massive. Like, how can you, like, I'm not having that.
Yeah.
He discovered Mount Everest. All he did was point at the big thing and go, lads, has anyone noticed this before? Because it's fucking massive. Oh, we'll call it after you then.
He didn't. He had no direct connection with the mountain, and he never saw it. But he was responsible for hiring the guy that did. So they named it after. They did name it after the guy that like made the first formal observations of the mountain. He was called Andrew Scott Waugh. Radhanath Sikdar, who calculated its height. No, they named it after the guy who. They named it after, I don't know, big like tape measure.
Big tape measure.
They never got let's come with us.
And you just hold this at the top.
Going up the side with like one of them trundle wheels that you used in PE. I lost count.
Right. I don't know, 15 or something.
Yeah, I would just call it 8,000.
Lee trundle wheel. Yeah, just call it 8,000 so it's safe to fly over it. Yeah, you'll be all right.
It's
some sad news now from Nepal.
Well, Everest himself objected to his name being used for the mountain.
Right.
As he reckons, the native of India couldn't pronounce it, and it couldn't be easily written in Hindi, which is quite a forward-thinking way of thinking about it, because it's not, it's not an English hill by any means or mountain.
It's unlike, it's very unlike the British to claim something that isn't theirs.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like Everest isn't the right name for it. It should be called something else.
It should be called the big hill that should never be climbed.
Yeah. Well, like, because base camp is like miles away, isn't it?
Yeah. They reckon it's difficult to even get there, don't they?
Yeah. I don't stick a train up the side like they do with Snowdon.
Yeah, exactly. And then a nice calf.
Yeah.
If I can get a cappuccino and a sausage sandwich, I'll do it. Like.
Well, you're talking about you have to camp on it, don't you?
I'm not doing that. I'm not camping. I'd have to do it in a day.
Yeah. Absolutely. Get done in. This is why coast to coast.
Can we just get it over and done with?
Well, coast to coast is, although it's going to be like more difficult, I think it'll be more enjoyable for it to do it in just one stop. Because
it's more of a challenge.
Yeah. In 2 stops, I think.
You do it in 2 stops. You just like, oh well.
Well, I think in that case, for me, the 3rd day would be in jeopardy.
I know what you mean.
Had two nights where I'll have drank too much.
The 3rd day, and it just becomes like you just kind of stay near Chris's concert.
Well, that's it. I'm just like, I can get a bus back from here.
We just go instead of stay there. Can we stay at yours, Chris? Actually, he's only got a normal house to be fair, hasn't he? So.
In a normal street, but
37,
I'm sure
37 minutes, mate. Yeah. Well, that's Everest. I'm bored of Everest now because we've moved on to Chris's house.
I'm bored of Everest.
I've got
we've done 10 minutes on Everest, and I think
before I have to go back to work.
Right. Well, we've got time. We've got time for another then. So let's. I've lost my wheel.
It would be a real problem for Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, well, not anymore. The subject we expertly tiptoed through, episode 4.
Yeah, offending several people on this week's fried chicken fries.
Right, we're spinning. We've spun.
Christopher Reeve again.
2022 Commonwealth Games.
I don't want to talk about. Can we veto it?
Can we veto? Yeah, we'll veto it.
It's a bit boring. We'll come back to it because there's a particular point of it that we want to discuss.
Oh,
I'm not like,
yeah. I guess that's
I'm
it.
not in
Ailish McColgan's gold medal, 10,000 meters.
Absolutely.
Right, we're spinning again.
Spinning again. We're spinning again. What's it going to be? It's going to be the Gulf War. What is it?
We can't veto again, which is a concern. It's the pub.
The pub. Shit.
So now we have to spend 10 minutes talking about probably our favourite place.
The pub. Well, the pub is. It's the best place in the whole world, isn't it?
Yeah. This could be an episode. Instead, we spent half an hour talking about biscuits.
It should be its own episode. People ruined it because we talked about fucking hobnobs for 40 minutes.
I'm so sorry.
There is nowhere better than the pub.
Yeah. Even if you don't drink. Like, not being like...
No, I'm not being all over. It's great to have a drink because it is, but...
Yeah. It's not as if it's drink, I don't know. Like, to people who don't... Like, people who are, like, recovering alcoholics, do they go to the pub?
I probably don't, I would say, if you're an alcoholic. I think, like, once... Like, you know, because a lot of them... There's now a plethora of alcohol-free options.
Yeah.
But is that not a bit like... If you're an alcoholic, having an alcohol-free Guinness, is that not a bit like... Go on.
Yeah, I feel that it might be like a bit triggering.
Go on, you can have one.
But
we haven't got any of this left now, but we've got the real one. Oh, well, I can have one.
Even if you don't want to drink, and I've been to a pub, I've been to many pubs, had great nights out and not touched a drop of alcohol because I've got the car.
Yeah.
I'm giving lifts, and I've got as many good memories of going to a pub and not drinking as I do of going to a pub and getting steaming.
Well, you've probably got more memories because you remember them.
Yeah, it's like I've probably been at the harbour sober more than I have drunk.
Yeah, same. I don't like if you go to the pub and don't drink, I'll just have a lime soda. So I don't really fanny on with alcohol-free beers, mainly because they're like £4. Like I'll just have this for £1. Like especially if you're gonna if I was going to a pub and wasn't drinking, no, I wouldn't stay for like 6 rounds. Like I'd just have like. But I just like it's great. Like my local pub is like it's part of the community really, and it's like people. I know everybody in there, so you don't even have to order your drink when you go in because there's a Guinness half poured.
Yeah,
you don't have to like make plans with anybody to go. I'll just go, and I know that there's going to be people in there. And it's like I don't know. I hate the winter. But like the pub in the winter is nice, good. Like it's great.
Yeah, walking into a pub in the winter is a lovely one of life's little pleasures. Is coming into a pub. Ideally, if it's got an open fire.
Well, it has actually.
It has, yeah. If they managed to put that out yet, or is it still raging?
No, it's still going. It's like Springfield tire fire.
But you talk about. We talk about, not getting too deep into the whole politics of things, but, when people say, we're losing our community, we're losing our, nobody's got a community spirit anymore. And you're talking about people, like with rising gas prices, that people are needing to find warm spaces. The pub can be that thing.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of them
when they were
talking, let's just come in, like, it's fine. You can just go in as well.
Yeah, when they were talking about warm spaces, I know, like, people, like, are quite negative on Wetherspoons as a concept. I used to be, but I'm kind of, I think it's great. Like old people and people who don't have much of a community to call upon can just go into Wetherspoons, get themselves a coffee with a free refill, and they can while away. Yeah, and they can while away 2, 3, 4 hours, and that's community. And if you take that away from a community, you lose a huge bit of it, and I think people are taking pubs for granted.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
I don't think there's enough help for pubs during this time where you can buy, a pack of 12 Guinnesses for what, like 13 quid from the pub, from the from Asda, which is like a
Yeah.
pound a can, just over £1 a can, and then people kind of go, oh, well, it's going to cost us £3.80 or however much it is. That's too much.
£4.25 actually.
£4.25. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's nothing that can't be solved in the pub. Right.
No, you can get anything you need from the pub because it's like it's a gateway to not a black market.
Well,
it's what you do on Facebook if you're like, oh, I'm looking for like a floor fitter or something.
Yeah, it is.
But someone in the pub will know someone and they'll give you like a decent enough appraisal of the person's services. It is community. It's a micro community, and it's been lost.
It's true.
A bit. It's been lost a bit by this generation that don't tend to go in pubs unless it's Christmas.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, and now we're starting to see the shift in people that don't go to the pub that often. When you see people queuing for the bar, like none of you, not a single one of you gets it.
Right? Oh, it's awful.
I've walked past a queue because I went to there's a bar in the Stack just down from you. That says it says there's a sign saying don't queue, just find a space on the bar.
Just go and stand at the bar.
And all these people like queuing, and I just walked past them all and leant on the bar.
Yeah,
and the person came to me and they were all booting off, but I'm like, it's not McDonald's, son.
No, it's all. I hate that. It's proper annoying. It's like you don't need a queue at the bar. Like it's not necessary. You don't have to do that. Like. Christmas drink is annoying, but the pub is still. I mean, it's just great. Like finishing work on a Friday and just go to the pub and having 6 pints. Good.
Yeah.
Like talking about like trains and that.
Yeah, it's just like it's just wholesome stuff.
It's great. It's lovely.
I don't like particularly watching a match when it's on in the pub.
Well, I always. I mean, yeah,
especially when I'm invested in it.
Hey, well, you don't watch the match really. You just kind of like.
It's good watching. It's good having a match on that you're not invested in it all. Like, and it's just on in the background, and like something good happens, and everyone turns around, and it's quite nice.
Oh, did you see that goal?
If you go to the pub to watch a match that you're actually invested in, it's not enjoyable.
It can be quite. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But it is. Have you gone to a pub just to watch like something like X Factor?
No, I watched the Manhunt of Raoul Moat in the pub. Yeah, in the pub.
Fantastic. Yeah. Wait, I watched the final of Pop Idol between Will Young and Gareth Gates. So that's like 2002.
Well, don't spoil it.
We watched it in a pub. We got them put on the big screen and everything.
It's great. That
it was like a hush fell over the bar.
Anyway, don't spoil it. I've got that recorded, so I'm looking forward to finding out who wins. So
that seems good.
Will it be Will or Gareth?
Well, that's it. It'll be either Will or Gareth.
That's how Gareth Barker.
You what?
Gareth Barker's won Pop Idol. Ska punk idol. Anyway,
famously won Pop Idol. He doesn't listen, so he will not.
He doesn't listen, though. Bell end.
This is going to be the one he listens to, isn't it? Yeah. 18 missed calls. Seeing him tomorrow as well, so
yeah. You and your muggy little podcast. But enough about that podcast, guys. Right.
That's the pub, unfortunately.
It's the pub, yeah.
10 minutes. I'm quite sad about that.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
And now I want to go to the pub and have biscuits and then talk about climbing Everest.
Yeah, I won't be climbing Everest. I might go and get some biscuits. I will be going to the pub later.
Yeah. Well, it's like continuing the theme of this podcast being a low-key influencer for stuff that's gone on to happen. Since we talked about, since we've mentioned Christopher Reeve in this episode, since we talked about Christopher Reeve, there's a documentary being made about him.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Blur, documentary's been made about them.
Or
the week we talked about the week we talked about Bullseye. That's coming back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was our idea.
Stars in Her Eyes still as yet hasn't been...
As yet, yeah.
As yet, at the time of recording. But if that comes out as being resurrected, it's down to us.
And
just
today,
low-key influences.
We talked about someone flying a plane into Everest. So, you know.
Keep your eyes on the news.
Keep your eye on. Don't turn the news on.
I mean, how? It's on the radar.
Yeah. I was coming into land. Like, you coming into land at 28. I overshot it. Like, it wouldn't be the first time. Like,
well.
Oh, Gary.
I think.
Does Gary still listen?
I don't know.
Hi, Gary.
He hasn't mentioned
Hello,
it in a
Gary.
while. I hope so.
Happy birthday, by the way, Gary.
Yeah.
If you're listening. 52 now.
Yeah.
Just read Gary's, read his national insurance number out.
Yeah, he's going to be on the beach now with the dog. Absolutely fuming.
Absolutely stotting.
Raging.
Oh, they're talking about me again. I'm not helping things here.
Not helping things, no. I think.
Oh, Mandy.
I think it's best just time.
Your dog.
Yeah.
Why did you do it your dog at the beach?
No, me and Gary do have the
Gary's
same dog. Not the same dog. It's like.
You share a dog. Are you married to Gary Foster?
Don't have like joint custody of this.
Richard Foster Easterbrook.
No, we have the same dog. Gary's is like 6 months older than mine. So
what's he called? What's Gary's called?
I can't remember now.
Monty? Is it not Monty?
No, that's mine.
I know that's yours.
I wouldn't have called it the same name.
Murphy.
No, that's
Murphy.
No,
that was Ace.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Murphy then for me, right?
Right. Yeah. Good Lord. Right, that's enough.
I think, yeah, that's it. Yeah, thanks very much for listening to the fried chicken fries, episode 19. 19 Cotton Bowls. Foster. Thanks very much for listening. See you next week.